Hi there. My name is Wendy Christine Duke. I live in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. I run a business called Cloud Haven Studio. I'm an artist, a creative, an intuitive. I'm an author and a teacher. And I'm telling you this year, it's my Jubilee year. I'll be 75. What is someone who's 75 doing high performance coaching, you might ask? Well, I'll give you a really good picture of what high performance coaching is for me. 2 years ago, my husband died. He was my greatest supporter and cheerleader. I knew I needed that to accomplish some big tasks. This year, I'm publishing a book on an art form that I learned over 50 years ago in northern Japan. The technique is called contemporary oshie. This is a version of it, and it was taken from this technique, which is traditional oshie. As far as I know, I'm the only one in the world who's developed this technique so that you can make beautiful pieces of art in less than a day. There's no sewing, it's just gluing. Yeah. So I have a really great audience potential out there. But when my husband died, I kind of lost the energy that I needed to have to develop both my online presence and courses and get that book written and published. So that's my goal this year. My coach with the High Performance Growth Day team, she has been a miracle worker. Because what she's done is she's provided me what my husband did, which is cheerleading. She's on the sides and she's reminding me to have courage. She reminds me to have grace for myself and to take time to do things so that I don't overwhelm myself. Artists can be quite hyper-focused and a little on the edge sometimes when it comes to wanting to do your best. Well, maybe that's true of everybody. But for me in particular, my coach provides some common sense thinking. She helps me organize my thoughts, and she helps make me think about practical things when I tend to get in my head. She provides me with moments of clarity, and in doing that, I can think through the steps that I need to take, and I can boil down the concepts into something that seems achievable. So I'm now working with a publisher, which is exciting. And in the process of doing that, there's been all these other things that go on, like life gives you. And at 75, you would think I'd be a little better at handling some of those things. But no, I even got COVID earlier this year. So in the process of dealing with not feeling at 100%, my coach was able to give me the courage to build myself time to rest and recuperate and to give myself grace, which is something I tend not to do. She helps me think through these processes and think through the steps that Brendon has very brilliantly put together so that I can present to the world my baby, the book. And I hope by the end of summer this year, I will be publishing. So I'm just telling you that it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what other people think. What matters is if you have a big dream and if you have the courage to take it on, having a high-performance coach backing you up is huge. So that's my little story, and I hope to see you at some future event of Brendon's. I went to the most recent Growth Day event, and I will tell you, I was dancing and jumping like all those young kids, and they all kept looking at me saying, "My grandmother would never do that." Why don't you be one of those people? Like me. Take it on. Live life while you're still alive, darling, because that's all you get. Thanks for watching.